Hey guys, Dakara here and welcome back to my channel, and today we're on season 2 episode 15 of Grimm. Last one was a corker and I'm hoping that this one is just as good. Without further ado, let's roll that intro and get straight into it. Here we go. Now we've got eyes, a beautiful pair of children's eyes, he whispered. Oh. Well, I don't like the sound of that one.
He was just the kindest person, you know? He was always there for me, no matter what.
I know it doesn't seem like it, Molly, but you're doing really great. Would you like to share with us?
My wife's name was Susie, and she died of bone cancer. She suffered so much.
It's Australian.
It's taken everything I have. Keep going.
Is he South African? I can't figure it out. What accent is this?
I'm guessing South Africa.
Oh, you got a good ear.
Oh, it was South Africa.
I think I'm Australian. Immediately go to the shrimp on the barbie thing.
I went there as well. How peculiar. But I'm British.
I wouldn't mind talking a little bit longer.
Speaking of someone that should be talking about what she's going through, Juliet, my girl, gonna keep all of these secrets hidden. The fuck is that? Hello?
Just let it go.
I don't want to cry anymore.
Oh, me.
But I want you to.
Why would you want her to cry? What a weird thing to say.
I can't see anything.
That's what I want.
Holy bejesus. The hair's on his tongue, though. So, did your wife have bone cancer, or did you just...
Somebody help me! Somebody help me! I can't see anything, please!
her
Somebody
sight?
help me!
He's a hexen beast. I can't believe our captain is a hexen
Well,
beast.
technically he's a Zauber beast being male, but I've never heard of either being royal.
Part hexen beast, has royal blood, and woke Juliet up from her coma with a kiss.
Wait. What? Did I sleep through that reveal? He's part Hexen Beast. I don't know if I just missed that or if I have blanked that from my brain. Let's watch this scene again.
Part hexen beast, has royal blood, and woke Juliet up from her coma with a kiss.
Unless they're just going off of his visuals, because I did think his visuals looked similar to a Hexen Beast, but I didn't put the two together. I just thought, you know, it's a different Vesson. It kind of looks a bit similar because it's going to happen, isn't it? I didn't instantly think that has to be, because even with the Blutbond, they look different between each person. The characteristics look different. So there's been times where I've been like, is that a Blutbond? But not been 100% sure because they do look slightly different each time. I'm sorry, I'm shook, guys. I'm shook.
Then that would be something to find out, because if one of them's royal and the other's a hexen beast,
Then he wouldn't be fully accepted as a member of the royal family.
Mhm.
Oh.
either way, he's got some big hairy plans.
I am shook at that scene. I feel like a fool. Is that the first time they've revealed that? I'm sure you would have already told me in the previous reaction, if not anyway.
We got a cell phone. Maybe we can find out who was here last night.
So you use a glove to pick it up, but then slide with your thumb. Hello. Right, we're in Austria now.
Fräulein
Alpesh?
Yes.
I've heard so much about you. I'm pregnant.
Oh, yeah? Who is the unlucky man?
The unlucky man.
It's one of two, actually. And they happen to be brothers. Well, half-brothers.
Oh.
The victim's symptoms resemble river blindness, but the difference is those parasites were transmitted through the bite of a fly and migrate through the skin. It also suggests that the nematodes were in stasis and came alive in the tears of the eyes.
Which is why he always goes to these grief meetings. He wants the tears.
Kelly, I left my keys in the room. Kelly?
Help me!
Hey, get away from her!
I can't see. To the street. Help me!
Well, she got a look at the car now. That's a very distinct car.
No known cases of river blindness here in the States because the black flies that carry the disease don't live here.
You need to get on the book of law, my guy. This has to have been going on for years.
Juliet, what did you give me?
Good. I'm glad you finally gone here.
That be okay?
Yeah, that would be great. I don't want to be alone right now.
She's growing as a person. We like that.
No sexual assault on the first victim,
Nothing obvious taken.
but he's got to be taking something from them.
Besides their sight?
Now you've got to think this is Vesson, right?
Did you see it? It was right there.
Sorry, is it gone?
You really didn't see it?
She's gonna think she's crazy. I'm just glad she spoke to Rosalie and she's not like hiding out, acting as though everything's fine. Are we still thinking about Juliet? No way. It didn't work at all, did it?
It has to be over.
What is this?
Hit me like you did before.
Holy.
The tribesmen call him, Jinamaru Shunte.
Jinamaru Shunte.
Tear-stealing evil spirit, which I find ironic since until recently he was the local parish priest.
Jinamuru Shunte will often revisit his victims, targeting their family members whose tears are readily available.
You remember those little worms you saw in the eyes of your first victim?
Yeah.
Well, they're rapidly getting bigger by the second.
Jesus, as if this family hasn't been through enough. They lost their mother. And now she's blind with parasites growing rapidly in her eyeballs.
Oh, God, I need to get a doctor.
Oh, God, it stings. Oh, God.
If I see worms, I knew it. Holy macaroni.
Look over your head. Get on your knees.
He's gonna... I knew it. I knew he was gonna blow it at him then. I knew it was... He didn't have any tears though. He didn't have any tears. How did he...
Nick, what happened? He blinded me. I can't see. He went out the window.
I thought he could only do it if there was tears.
What the hell's wrong with you, man? You ran in front of me. Out. Get out. Oh.
Imagine that. Imagine being just dragged from your car and then it just being taken away in front of you.
The only thing that we've been able to figure out for sure is these worms, okay? They have barbs that actually hook into your eyeball.
Monroe!
Monroe! Shush.
I just want you to just keep staring right here. Nick, I'm so sorry this happened to you. We're going to do everything we can.
I think Rosalie found something.
What are you talking about, man? How do you know what...
Hank? Monroe, could you come in here, please?
His other senses are very heightened, I see. I mean, he doesn't say... Sorry, bad choice of...
There is a cure,
Oh, thank God.
but we have to pull his eye out.
Pull his eye out? How is that a cure?
Okay, so
How are we supposed to pull out one of this guy's eyes?
with a spoon.
It's getting worse. It's getting worse.
Hank, I know where he is. He abandoned his car at Quimby in Aspen Terrace. You heard that? Yeah. That's Kelly's neighborhood.
Oh, at least she's clever enough to cover her eyes. No!
Casey, are you in there? Check the Griffin.
Please! Help me, please help me!
Oh, stop! I'm with the police. I'm with the police.
My palms are sweaty. I'm sweating. I need to calm down. It's just a show. He looks so different without his, like, piercing light eyes, you know? Seeing him with dark eyes, it changes his whole look.
Got him! Quick, get his eye!
Oh, okay. Oh, God.
Oh, God, 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 oh, God. No, no, no. No, 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 no.
Come on, while he's still out.
No. No! This is too much. This is too much. That's for a sister, that. You piece of shit. I was scared that could have come flying back at his face.
Okay, okay. I'm out. I don't know how you did it, but you did it. Not one miss.
Oh, his eyesight is back.
Those little red worms might actually done you some good.
They've given him a buff. He's been buffed, guys. So Juliet seeing Nick, a ghost Nick, what the hell could that mean? Is this Nick gonna be the person that was taken from her? Like that, all of those memories that was stolen from her? Is it that Nick? All, like, I don't know. I'm confused. I am confusion. I do also want to talk about Adeline. I know she was only a small part in this episode, but the stuff that they were talking about was pretty big. So we had her talking to another Hexen Beast about, you know, her bebe, who could be one of two fathers, either Renard or his brother, whose name I can't remember right now. But I didn't even consider the fact that it could have been his brother. But the thing that I'm concerned about, or just cautious of, is that if it's Renard, so Renard is presumably half Hexen Beast, half royal. Whereas his brother, I'm assuming, is just royal, right? So depending on who the father is, the baby's always going to be royal. But is it going to be, say, more one factor than the other? Because obviously Adeline herself is a Hexen Beast, so it's going to be a really powerful Hexen Beast, or, you know, that midway point of royal and Hexen Beast. I don't know. It'll basically be another Renard, right? But the woman said, "Do you realize how much your baby would be worth?" I'm like, what? What is her plan here? Does she want to be a mother? Or does she want to sell her child to the highest bidder? I'm so confused. And won't the fathers have a say in this as well? They should do, right? She's so scary. Like the things that she gets up to, obviously she always looks after herself and stuff, but I never really know what is up her sleeve, because she's no longer Hexen Beast, thank you to Nick, but it's still in her blood, right? They can't just remove, they can remove powers, but surely not genetics. Or are they trying to say that this baby is going to be human and royal, or human, royal and Hexen Beast? Is it going to be a 3-in-1? or a 2-in-1. I did enjoy this episode a lot. I love obviously seeing more of Rosalie. Always more Rosalie, please and thank you. And also Nick sort of owning into his other senses, like tapping into them and getting a buff and being even more powerful following this whole event. Like the bug itself, like the vest in itself, let's take a look, shall we? Let's take a look-see. So there is the page, there is the dreaded spoon right there, and the little wormy worms. It is identical to what we saw within the show, which is pretty freaking cool. I love it so much, guys. Highly recommend if you're a fan of the show. Yeah, a really enjoyable episode. And again, I'm glad that Juliet has spoken to Rosalie and confided in her as well, rather than keep everything quiet. I just hope now that she'll say to Rosalie, look, just to let you know, the ghost I've been seeing, you be next. Before I sign off as well, I just want to go back to that whole shook scene at the beginning when we found out that Renard was half Hex and Beast, half Royal, and me just either blocking that from my mind altogether, because I'll be honest, I've been through a lot lately, okay? So I apologize wholeheartedly if I missed that. That felt like the first time I heard it though, okay? And I'm so confused. I'm so confused because they just slotted it in conversation, which is what's telling me, Joe, you've obviously missed it. You have obviously missed something major. I don't know. I mean, I'll know once I post my videos and you guys leave the comments. But it totally just blindsided me, that. Completely blindsided me. And I know that in the past, they've said like, oh, because I've had comments where people have mentioned like, oh, they hinted at what Renard really is. And I'm just like, I'm missing it. My mind just always went to, it's got to be like the Prince of Death, you know, the Prince of Darkness. It's got to be something like that. No. Half Royal, half bloody Hex and Beast. And yes, their visuals do look very similar now that it's been pointed out to me. But also a little bit different, you know? I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry that I'm so shit. But I'm enjoying the show. I'm genuinely enjoying the show. I hope that you can look past my idiocy and enjoy the reactions nonetheless. Please and thank you. Give this video a cheeky thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to the channel if you could be so kind. Maybe become a member, that would be lovely. But as always, there is no pressure here. But until the next time, bye for now. Now it's time for a comment from the Dat Pack, and today's is a short but sweet one off Rob, who says, every episode, every season, better and better. I love it. Great reaction, Dak. Thank you so much, Rob. And this gets me more hyped for this show, because I felt as though it went from 0 to 100 between season 1 and 2. So if every season gets even better, I can feel myself getting so sucked in to this world now, and I'm loving every second of it, and I genuinely hope you guys are as well. Thank you so much, Rob. I appreciate all of your support and for leaving your comment. If one of you guys would like to see one of your comments, please be sure to leave them, and who knows, maybe yours will be next, and I hope to see you for the next reaction. Bye guys.